Ethereum is doing something very weird this bull run. And what that is that it's vastly underperforming not only Bitcoin, but also other cryptocurrencies as well. So I'm going to explain what I mean by that in this video. But first, I just want to do a little bit of basic technical analysis and discuss what exactly is going on with Ethereum at the moment. So if you take a look at these support and resistance zones that I drew up here, you can see these three major zones here. These are the current relevant ones. We're looking at the 1 week time frame right now, by the way, which is my favorite time frame to look at because I find it to be the most accurate and gives the most insight into what's actually going on. But we're also going to take a look at the daily time frame in a bit. So you can see here, we were in a ascending triangle, which is a bullish pattern, and we actually broke through this resistance here, turning it into a support. Once we got to this resistance up here, however, we were unable to break through and we came back down here. We bounced a bit in this channel until eventually we broke under temporarily and then broke back above again. So we have had 3 touches now of this resistance here, and we're currently testing it right now. So it could go either way. Now, I will say the fact that we've came up here and not broken through this resistance is not very good, and it's very surprising. The reason for that is because if you look up here, we have another resistance, which was the previous all-time high during the bull run in 2021. Now, if we compare this to, for example, Solana, you can see here that we are already testing this previous all-time high. We came up and we tested it just a couple weeks ago. We didn't break through, but you can see at least the channel that we're trading in is between, this support here and then the previous all-time high resistance, compared to Ethereum, where we haven't even gotten above this support, this resistance, let alone the previous all-time high resistance. And then there's Bitcoin, which is, ahead of Solana and Ethereum in that not only do we get above all of these different resistances here, but the previous all-time high resistance, after just a couple tries, we were in a descending channel, and then boom, we popped up above it, right? And now we're actually in price discovery mode with Bitcoin. So the sky's the limit, really, to how high Bitcoin can go. Right now, we're only getting this $100,000 resistance for psychological reasons, and also because of Fibonacci retracement level happens to be around 98,000, right? But I digress. I just wanted to point out how much Ethereum is underperforming by comparing it to those other cryptocurrencies, because it's very uncharacteristic of Ethereum to not at least surpass its previous all-time highs here. If I zoom out here, you can see there is the 2017 bull run. You can see the 2017 to 2018 bull run. That compared to the 2021, there was like about a 4 times increase in the price of Ethereum from all-time high to all-time high. So if you believe in the fundamentals of Ethereum, you could see this as an opportunity to accumulate more Ethereum while we're sub 2021 all-time high levels, and while we're bouncing around in this channel here. If you're a long-term investor, this is the time to accumulate. Now, I'm personally not invested very much in Ethereum, but I do like trading Ethereum, and currently we're butting up against this resistance here, so that means it's time to take a short, right? So you take a short here, and if it wanders back down to the support, that's where you take a profit down here, right? Now, if you see it break above this, you'd have your stop loss somewhere around here. So if it actually keeps pushing up, that's where you take a stop loss, right? And then on the retest, that's where you jump into a long where you would take profit here, right? So I kind of set my support, I use support and resistance zones as take profit and stop loss zones as well, just right before them, right? So channels are actually good for trading. It simplifies things, right? You buy low, you sell high, you short high, and then you close your shorts low, right? So I personally love channels. That's why I'd rather be trading Ethereum right now than, for example, Bitcoin or Solana. Even though Ethereum's quote unquote underperforming, it's actually great for trading, right? Now, I also wanted to go ahead and take a look at, let's get off this brush tool here real quick. I wanted to take a look at some of these momentum indicators as well. So if we take a look at the RSI here, we're only at about 65. And I can't understate how bullish that is. Just to put into perspective, in the last bull run, we were consistently seeing the RSI above 90 for multiple weeks, right? And then, we, even after seeing the RSI above 90 for multiple weeks, we still saw continuation in the price moving upwards, right? After seeing the RSI hit 90. Now, during this bull run cycle, we haven't even hit 90 once. We hit 83 here. And that was just a one small spike. That wasn't like what we were seeing in 2021. Even back in 2017, you can see, well, we hit 87, right? So there is an argument to be made that this spike right here is equivalent to 2017, but I don't think that we can really compare. If we take a look at the waves here also, you can see here, this is not looking like it's ready to curl down and form a red dot, which is actually extremely bullish considering that we're seeing that red dot with some of the other cryptocurrencies. For example, Solana, you can see the red dot forming right here. The red dot is not the end all be all, of course. Even with Solana, you could see it continue to go upwards, and you would just kind of have sort of like a, it's not letting me draw on it for some reason, but you would see it kind of just taper down like that, But with Ethereum, the fact that this is looking like there's a lot of room to keep going up easily, right? So we'll have to see how it treats this third attempt at pushing through the resistance here. But like I said, if you're trying to be objective and not let your emotions take over, this is where you would be taking a short, right? The second you break above this, you immediately, hit your stop loss. Okay, you want a tight stop loss because you never know, this could bulldoze right through this resistance and keep going upwards. Once we're in this channel, then you take it long, right? And then you could have a take profit here. So that's just how I would do it. Otherwise, worst case scenario, this could be a triple top here. The fact that it keeps hitting this resistance and then bouncing back down. That's worst case scenario. I don't think that's very likely. In my opinion, I think Ethereum's a little bit late to the party, but I think Ethereum will get there. I think we'll see all-time highs. Just as a trader, I'm taking a short in the short term, quote unquote, meaning a multi-week time frame. I'm going to be entering a short right under this resistance with a very tight stop loss because at any moment we could burst right through this resistance. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and please let me know in the comment section below if there's any other cryptocurrencies you want me to take a look at for the next video.